I don't know how many times I'm going to press this button thinking that I have pressed start. Welcome to fall, y'all. It is officially fall. It is September 23rd. It's the second day of August. The second day of fall, and it is our season. It is our season to shine. So let's just do a quick little end of September tour, beginning of fall tour, and just see how things are going. This tree has been with me forever, and when it blooms, the bees love it. I have cut it back hundreds of times. This is my little Charlie Brown Christmas tree mulberry bush that I have cut back now officially for the 4th time. I just cut back again, and I declare every time you cut it back, this bad boy comes back with more blooms. And, oh look, we have a visitor right in my face. It's a baby dragonfly. Hello, welcome to the nest. And this is my mulberry tree. I put that big pineapple right there. Thought it would be suitable. I had to get it in the ground. Look at there. More mulberries. So hopefully we'll get every time I cut it back, hopefully it'll get a little bit bigger. The watermelon wars is going on. I see Miss Shirley's having watermelon smackdown talk. I believe it's tonight. I pressed the notification bell to let me know. But I think I was one of the sooner ones to put my watermelon in. It was only 29 pounds, I believe. So, you know, that was good. But I have a little one back there still hanging on. It's not, where is it? There it is. It's not growing, but it's there. It's small. But the watermelon patch is still there. Yeah. Somebody just moved. And then we came over here, and I said, oh, look at there. And I don't know how big it is because it's covered up by all that grass. I still have my orange trees covered up. Some grass has gotten in there. Got my other orange tree covered up. These are my orange and my tangerines. That is the kumquat for my husband. This watermelon is still going. I dug up my sugar cane and put it over here. I'm going to plant it. It didn't have a good season. It wasn't getting enough sun. So I'm going to get it over here when I get all this watermelon up. And then I threw a squash down there and it took root. So let's see if it runs. Oh, and it is. It seems to be quite healthy. There's a flower right there that wants to come up. I thought I put a couple of them over here, but I don't know. And the watermelon is wrapping around the pineapple right there. This lemongrass, I am forever cutting it back. I put this over here. I'm going to plant my potatoes in here next year. And you know, you saw what happened to the tomatoes. That's a grapefruit tree. It didn't do anything. No blossoms. I did see Miss Butterfly. She was over here shaking her tail feather. So I'm sure her babies are over here somewhere. As soon as you start seeing the bright up leaves, you'll see the poop baby somewhere. And of course, the azaleas are getting ready to bloom again. Mango season is over. Tomatoes, these cages, I don't know if that was a good idea. The tomatoes are struggling. I should be getting fruit, and I thought I was going to get a tomato, but look, little bitty thing. They don't give me no tomatoes. But I'll keep them in here because, you know, my tomatoes will grow all through our winter. This one right here, oh, what is that? It's growing pretty good. Let's get you back inside. Okay, get you back inside here. That one's growing pretty decently. Peppers are making a comeback. I moved this pomegranate right here because I had it up under the bird feeder, and the birds were starting to strip it. So I moved that there, and amazingly, look at these. I have never seen cucumbers so healthy in my yard. And I can thank my, I think there's somebody in there living. Yeah, you're going to have to die, buddy. Sorry. Can't have you up in there. I can think I did spray it. So, trying to get it to trellis up this piece right here. And also, if I can show you, without stepping in all the mine piles I have, green stalks are back in the nest. I only left one up there, and I'm trying to move it. Peppers are all making a comeback. But let's finish over here. So over here, I did see some mullein, and it did flower, but it died. So that was the first time. So hopefully it'll come back. I don't know why it died, but it did. This right here. Somebody tell me what that is. I'm gonna take a picture of it, but this is that lemon basil or cinnamon basil. No, this is Thai. I just showed the rundown for right here. When I tell you, if you plant basil in the yard, you'll never plant it again. That and cosmos. I just dug all those up right there and put them right there. But I put the 2 green stalks right there, and I took out the pepper bush that was in there. Look how big this pepper bush was that was in the green stalk. I put them into 2 10-gallon bags. They were huge, and they look a mess, but they'll make a comeback. But let me show y'all. I think it's Shani. She loves these things. These Barbados cherries. But I gave them another try. And this round they were sweet. They're like little apples. Yeah. So yeah. She'll stay in the garden. They were so bitter the first time I didn't like them. But they're all over the plant. It's so funny. There was another flush on there, but they fell off, and I think the squirrels or somebody was toting them off. They're sweet. I don't know what these beautiful flowers are, but they're beautiful. I love those. I love those. Nothing has grown in this container right here. You know what? I should have put those 2 big old peppers in there. Y'all see the papaya? She's enormous. This is my yellow coconut. Still hanging in there. Can't believe. This is that cucumber that I've had forever. Still holding on in there. I've had that rosemary forever. I planted a couple things down here. Nothing took. This tomato is growing out of this little bitty green stalk, grow tower. Not a green stalk, but I got it from Amazon. There's the root down there. But it's pretty big, and it has some pretty big blossoms on it. But I believe this is a black creme. I remember when I threw all those seeds in there. You can see it right there. So, and plus it also has the healthiest onions that I have in the garden. In here, look at this. So I put a couple more in here, and Swiss chard, and this little bitty thing. But that's a good spot for it. But right in this spot right here, I planted a couple things, and nothing has taken. So those, I hope those are seeds and not roots. Okay, yeah, those are seeds. I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't afford to have. Those aren't seeds. Those are snails. Now they're on my hand. That's funny. They're eating the dead roughage. This is that this is a lemon tree. I've cut it back, and it's finally looking really good and nice and healthy. I took that watermelon out of there and put that pineapple in there. I'm gonna have to help this little pepper right here stay up, and it has little peppers on it, and I'm letting them stay. You're determined to be in the nest, join us. This is a lime. Is that a Persian lime? Persian lime. It's disease. I keep cutting it back, but I'm gonna leave well enough alone. That's for another one. This is a red bell pepper. And this bad boy is about 5 feet tall. I didn't know peppers get so tall. This one is a Cuban ale, I'm positive, because there's one pinch down there. So this is its comeback, and it has some new leaves, some new foliage. I'm glad, and it looks like a new baby coming. And I'm going to ham this in the ground a little bit sturdier. This is 2 peppers in here now. I don't know which one this is, but those are old leaves. You know, I had to come through here and wash so many of them. Smells just like peppers. So I'm going to start another flush of peppers, because I don't know how these are going to hold up, but they're making a comeback. And then plus all those ones I had started in my chaos garden. Little strawberry holding on. All those strawberries died. And hopefully they'll come back. Some onions down there. There's a pepper. There's a tomato. There's another little pepper I got hanging in there. That's some type of basil, I'm sure. Yes, Lord. And then there's another pepper over here. Now, are you in the pot with the pepper? I don't know what type of basil this is, but I'm not I ain't too keen on this basil everywhere no more. Let me see, I only need but one of them. I said I only need but one. I took that one out of there, and there's another pepper over there. So this has peppers in it. Is it leaning? And remember, all that okra I dug up, these okra were all doing the lean. This one's standing up. This one's still leaning. Still leaning. This one has, look at that. It's making a comeback. Look at that. Making a comeback. Made a comeback. And it's even standing up, because this was leaning. I was going to let this go to seed. There's all different varieties of eggplant. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 different varieties of eggplant in here. So I have to keep this area right here highly soiled. That's my eggplant area. Let's have some onions in here growing. That's a broccoli, some lettuce, cabbage. I'm not really sure what that is. This is going to be these top two are going to be strawberry, so I'm not going to worry about nothing. And this is my yellow bell pepper. That's celery. I got to go get a stick to help support this, because I have a bell pepper growing right there. And then I have some babies on here. I need to look up under these leaves to see that? That's what I'm talking about. These white flies are just relentless. They are so disgusting. They're disgusting, I'm telling you. I don't even have gloves on this time doing this. And I need to. I won't be out here too long, because I gotta go and it's been 15 minutes, and I am just only halfway through the garden. I did have some sunflowers come up. Nugget's been eating them. I cleared a lot of this stuff out. There's another volunteer Mustard, I'm going to leave it there. That huge Thai basil I pulled up. The green beans look absolutely fabulous. That's a cucumber that's trying to hang in there. That cucumber died. Right there, there are carrots under there. I've been trying to keep that watered. Pineapples, and then bok choy and tat soy growing right there. This one right here is supposed to be all my miniature tomatoes. They're not looking good. Another eggplant, another pepper. I do have one down here growing. I did come out here and pick peppers yesterday because I made some butter chicken or whichever kind of chicken it was. These have some nice jalapenos growing on it. These are my paprika peppers. This is I can't remember what this one is called, but those are long peppers. These have green peppers in there. They're hiding, but they're in there. This is another jalapeno. I don't know what this one is, but it has babies on it. In the bed here, the ground coverage I put on here so I don't have to put so much stuff in here. I put moringa in here, and the moringa keeps growing. This is another pepper. This is a Cubanelle, I believe, that's growing. These right here are all from the store, and they're trying. They're holding on. That one's trying. I grew that one from seed though. Those are all growing. This is like so many peppers back here. Peppers all along here. One tomato, eggplant. I'm trying to get these peppers to grow. I'm so excited that some sun is peeking through to shine on them. But I have all this new foliage coming through. Look at that. That's all new and clean. More jalapenos. Look at this beauty here. I thought it was a pepper down in there. This looks like ginger growing. That's just the leaf grass growing. All these peppers are trying to hang in there. I don't know what this is. I have no idea. But it has fruit on it and it's growing. I hope those things open up to be flowers. Macoyas are coming back. My orange tree, my little Hamlin orange tree ain't doing nothing. Maybe next year. This is an entire pepper bed I pulled out of. So yeah, they were struggling, but they coming back. They coming back. Yep, I burnt them up when I washed them, y'all. But they coming back. Tried to put little sticks out here to hold them up, but I'm to get a bigger stick. Oh, I see white flies. They back again. Yeah, I'll tell y'all, these white flies are just treacherous. And I washed all of these. My bittersweet's coming back. Got Mr. and Mrs. Peach over here and Mr. and Mrs. Avocado. And you know I put all my pineapple patch. Those are some melons I got from Teagsy that are growing. Mango melon. I got my pineapple patch. I got Berry Lane, Pepper Alley. This is my Cubanelle that was from the back. I put this up front. Two green stalks right here. Two more back there. This is just everything. Basil. Look at this little bitty pepper growing. It's got a strong stem. Tomatoes. Asparagus, okra, cabbage, broccoli, some type of cabbage or green. don't know, that looks like somebody's poop, so somebody's up here eating. Those onions that I planted, they're sprouting. Got some cosmos out here sprouting. I'm not gonna let this go to seed, because if I do, it will be everywhere. And I threw a bunch of flowers in the center right there. An okra back there. That onion's been there for a while. More papaya. Back there, it's cauliflower, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and lettuce. Up here, I have onions and carrots. Onions, carrots, and probably a broccoli. I don't know. I know this is a cabbage. This is the cabbage, but I don't know. This is from mustards or and I don't know what I put so many mustards up here. If I did, mustards are collards, but they look like collards. My berry corner, these are my berries right here, but this is a Scotch bonnet pepper. You remember the Scotch bonnet and the Cubanelle was in this big bucket right here. Now this big bucket is just trash. 2 pineapples. This is just gonna be trash alley. Nothing's gonna grow back here. That's those 2 papaya, they'll stay in that bucket. They're full of nematodes. Tomato, some type of melon that was growing back here. Never did anything. Lemon tree's been back here. That's just going to be junk. And I'll just, I put a lot of lettuce seeds in this grow tower right here. This is some type of cucumber that's growing. The flowers are beautiful. I haven't seen any females, but it's probably going to take over this lemon tree, and I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, spoke too soon. This is a cucumber. Let's pull you up. That's a cucumber. Yippee! It's growing up in the tree. My grape tree has invaded my loquat. It's all up in there. I have not seen any loquat blossom. I love these plums and haven't seen any, but the grapevine here, it's all up in there. There's a piece of it right there, and a crepe myrtle. So yeah, guys, that is the nest thus far. Let me back on up. Wasn't recording. Yeah, I'm finna spray y'all. Thank you for coming into my home, and thank you for allowing me into your home, and I'll see you next time, Nesties.